Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Today, I want to share a story that took place over the span of a few years during my time in med school. It's a story about how I turned the tables on my ex-girlfriend who had deeply wronged me. When I first embarked on my journey through medical school, I had a girlfriend. She was decently attractive, maybe not a perfect 10 out of 10, but certainly a solid 7. However, there was one problem. She believed she was a 10, and she acted like it too. This belief would become a significant issue as time went on. As the demands of med school increased, I found myself spending more and more time studying and less time taking care of myself. She, on the other hand, felt that anything beneath her was not her responsibility. Consequently, I ended up being the sole caretaker of our apartment, handling the cleaning, cooking, and bills. It was a significant drain on my time, especially as I transitioned into my internship. During my internship, the pressure was immense. There were days when I would return home after a grueling shift to find a dirty apartment that I'd have to clean up myself. I had less and less time for self-care, and my physical appearance began to suffer. I gained weight, and on some days I had to rush out the door without even getting a proper shave because I had only managed a couple of hours of sleep after cleaning and cooking. The worst part, she never offered to help, and her attitude towards me was becoming increasingly abusive, both verbally and sometimes even physically. But why did I stay with her, you ask? The simple answer is that I was deeply in love with her. Love can be blinding, and it can make you tolerate things you shouldn't. About 6 months into my internship, my world came crashing down. I discovered that my girlfriend was cheating on me with an art student. She claimed that he was there for her and made her feel special and needed. I couldn't bear the betrayal any longer, so I told her to leave my apartment, and she was all too happy to comply. Fast forward a few years, and I'm on the verge of completing my medical residency, about to start earning the kind of money people often associate with doctors. That's when she resurfaces, reaching out to me from her master's program in Europe. She asked for another chance, and I'll admit I was tempted to give it to her. But old habits die hard, and it wasn't long before she started up with the verbal abuse again during calls. That's when I hatched a plan. I told her that if she wanted another shot with me, she'd have to quit her master's program in Europe and come to the United States within 3 months. She was set to graduate in 6. She was reluctant, but I made it clear that she needed to show me that she was serious about getting back together. And this was how she could prove it to me. She probably thought she could trap me into marriage to ensure financial security. Then, the day before her scheduled flight to the U.S., I told her that I had been lying about reconciling with her. I blocked her on all my accounts and severed all communication. It was the closure I needed, a way to take back control of my life and put an end to the emotional turmoil she had caused me. From what I've heard, she's now struggling to make ends meet in Europe, surfing couches and begging for charity from the few friends she made. Occasionally, she meets up with a man twice her age, exchanging sex for financial support. In the end, this story serves as a lesson. Don't cheat on med students. We work tirelessly during our medical education, and we don't forget when we've been mistreated. Thanks for listening.